In this video, I'm going to show you a very simple way to apply kinesio tape to any part of your body that you can reach. For this video, I'm going to show you how to put it on my calf, but you could use this technique for any other part of your. If you're using a roll of kinesio tape, you're going to have to cut it. Keep in mind, this stuff stretches, so you want to measure it first. If I want something that's going to cover an area, I don't need the tape to be that long. It can be shorter because of the stretchiness. So if I'm trying to get it to go from here to here, I may put a strip that's about that long. I'm going to cut it. Then I have a strip like this. I'm going to make the edges rounded so that it doesn't peel off my leg quite so easy. Now I have a strip that looks like this on the back and this on the front. And you can see I've got rounded edges. You don't need to apply adhesive spray, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Spray is helpful if you're sweaty when you're putting it on. You're going to do a very light mist, cover the area. Now before you start putting tape on, you should feel it to see if it's sticky. If you have a layer of spray that's too thick, it'll be wet and kind of oily, but as it dries, it'll start to get sticky. So if you put on too much spray like I just did, it feels wet right now. But as it starts to dry, I can feel it start to get sticky. So just make sure that before you put the tape on, that your skin isn't wet. It should feel sticky. Okay, now I'm ready to apply it. What I'll do is I'll turn it on the back side, and I'm going to go to these rounded edges, and I'm going to tear like this, a line straight down. So it basically makes this little tab, right? And then I'm going to create a tab on the other side. So I'm just going to give it a little tear. My hands are all sticky. Okay, so now I have a middle piece, and a tab on one side and a tab on the other side. These two outside tabs are going to be the anchors. They aren't going to have any stretch. The stretch is all going to be in the middle piece. So I'm going to anchor it here. Now you can take one of these pieces and use it to flatten this out. Creating a little bit of heat and a little bit of friction will help it stick. Now I've got a pretty solid anchor. So I'll take the middle portion off now. And I'm going to create some stretch over the area that I'm trying to work on. And I'm going to put that down like that. Then I can take this, flatten it out. Now I have this little tab. This is my other anchor. This is going to go down. And I'm going to flatten that out. I'm going to make sure that it doesn't peel off. So this is really helpful just to use this piece of trash to do that. Also, if you applied any of the adhesive spray, your fingers are sticky. So this technique helps a little bit. So now what I do, you can't tell, but there's only stretch here. This anchor and this anchor, there's no stretch, just stretch in the middle. It's better than just taking one piece, stretching it out and trying to put it on. Go piece by piece. Set an anchor, make sure it sticks, get the stretch over the area, stick it down, and then set the other anchor and make sure that sticks. And that's it. To take it off, just pedal. It's only uncomfortable if you have leg hair.